midtown area of Frankfurt, you'll find a large Turkish community, and hidden among shops, restaurants, and offices, you'll come to a Turkish mosque. For decades, Germans dismissed the value of cultural diversity. They considered religious and ethnic differences as negative to national interest and a threat to German culture and identity. Nevertheless, the large Turkish community in Frankfurt has managed to maintain and foster its own religious and cultural identity.
My whole family has lived in Frankfurt for 30 years. We don't feel like strangers. Here we can keep our Turkish culture and traditions. So for us, nothing has changed in 30 years. We're still Turks and we will return to Turkey. That is our dream.
Many Turkish immigrants with returning home driving the symbols of their success. But the new generation of Turks in Frankfurt no longer has this dream. They see themselves as Frankfurters. However, they often get together to celebrate their Turkish heritage.
Deep inside me, I still keep my Turkish roots, traditions, and way of thinking. All of this comes from my upbringing. But I'm a German citizen now, and this combination is nice, but it confuses me a little bit. I couldn't say whether I'm 100% German or 100% Turk.
We Frankfurters are used to people from abroad. We're not always happy with their behavior and some of their intolerant beliefs, but well-meaning and decent people are welcome.
There are certainly many Germans willing to accept Turkish Germans, such as Meral Ogut, but there are others who are not.
I think especially our youth is facing a serious problem. In their own cities and communities, they no longer feel like they're in their own country. They feel like foreigners in their own country. And they are not allowed to enter certain areas because these have become Turkish-occupied zones. Naturally, this is a racial problem which will lead to confrontation.
A fundamental principle of the fascist ideology is racism, and fascists really believe there's something special about the German people, whatever that means. There isn't such a thing as the German people. We've had immigrants coming to Germany for thousands of years.
We're very happy here.
We live here like a family.
Like a family. Somehow this is our country now.
For many foreigners, Germany is home, and for second and third generation immigrants, this is the only home they know.
My problem is that I was born and grew up in Germany, and I feel German, but I don't look German. And in Korea, I look Korean, but I don't feel Korean. But the funny thing is that when Germans see me, they see only an Asian, no more. And they think maybe he's a tourist, maybe a student, just a foreigner.
Ein Ausländer, einfach nur ein Ausländer.